And we live on location. Back at it again. It's the ISO boys. I'm your boy Dylan. That's my boy Q. We back at it again on the ISO. But like Drake said, we had to change locations. I'm in a different room today. You know, Drake changed locations. He go to all them islands. I had to change a different room to another room. I ain't that rich. But you know, Happy New Year's Eve, brother. Happy New Year's Eve. You got any New Year's resolution going into tomorrow? Because we're recording this on Saturday. Yeah.
Just see another day, bro.
No cap. No cap. Only one I got. I made this resolution probably like around my birthday. Consistency and happiness. Whatever I do in life, I want to be happy. And I want to be consistent with my happiness and whatever I'm doing in my life that keeps me happy. You know what I'm saying? So far, the happiness part is down pat. That's the easy part. The consistency is the hard part. But I mean, I'm growing every day. You know, I'm 21. You know, I pray to God I got a long life to live. I'm trying to make it to 110. But today we got a smooth one today. We got the Grizz. You know, Ja talking all that Ja work, and he ain't backing it up. Well, him and the team ain't backing it up. We got Bron and AD and what they got going in LA. Yeah. That's all I gotta say. I ain't gotta say too much. Bronco Country, let's ride. We got Russell Wilson. We got the Slovenian. That's what he is. Slovenian. Don't beat me up, Luka. We got Luka, and it's historic night. And my favorite boxer, Javonte Davis, he got freed the other day. He was in jail this week. You know, baby mama drama. You gotta listen, brothers. You gotta let that baby mama drama go. We can't let it go. But we're going to start with the Grizzlies. Ja has been talking out the side of his neck what was that? That interview was 2 weeks ago now?
Yeah.
It was about 2 weeks ago. And what was that, Malika, right?
Yeah.
That was Malika. She asked him, she was like, who you worry about in the West? And he like, I'm worried about the Celtics. Now, everybody saying they ain't accomplished nothing, they ain't did nothing. I feel like every year they accomplish something. You know, you can't win a championship in 2-3 years. You know, you're supposed to build. It's called building a team for a reason. But ever since he said that, I think they've played the Nuggets. The Nuggets on a couple days before Christmas, they lost and really got blew out.
Yeah.
Played Warriors on Christmas Day, blew out with no Steph, no Wiggins. Lost to the Suns a couple days after Christmas, and got blew out again with no Devin Booker. And I want to say they played the Nuggets one more time. I feel like they played them twice in 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. And then I'm pretty sure they lost that one. But I know they beat Toronto the other night. But, I mean, Toronto is not in the West for one, and they're not a contender for two. So,
yeah.
You know, you can have that win. We don't really care. But my thing with Ja is for you not to be – and, you know, you win some, you lose some. You know, that's completely understandable. But when you can't get a win on the Warriors without their best player and their second, third, you know, fourth option, whatever you want to put Wiggins at, 2 through 4, and you get mollywopped, then you go to the Suns without their D-Book average 28, 27? Yeah. That's 30 points, just 30 buckets. That's 30 buckets. We ain't gonna talk about assists and, you know, all that other stuff. We just gonna talk about buckets only. That's 30 points missing and you lose by 20 something? And then the Nuggets take you down, both of y'all fully. Well, I don't know. I don't think they had Desmond Bain, or that was his first game back. But other than Desmond Bain, you know, the Grizzlies are totally capable of beating the Nuggets without Desmond Bain. It totally capable of beating the Nuggets without Desmond Bain. And for you to get mollywopped by them, you know what I'm saying? Not saying you need to be worried, but you need to be doing something. You know what I mean?
Searching.
Yeah, you need to be doing something. So, but I got all faith in Ja, you know? And I was going to put the Ja jersey on today because, you know, shout out to St. Nick and Father God. You know, I got another KD and I got a Ja jersey. So, you know, Merry Christmas. You know, Merry Christmas to everybody. You know, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate as well. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't put on the Ja jersey today because, you know, we only rock with winners over here, baby. You know what I'm saying? And that brother ain't been winning. He ain't been winning. Simple as that, man. But yeah, simple as that. What you got?
Oh, well, see, tonight they play Pelicans at 7 at home.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know with them. They still young and they getting better. Because you got a foundation. Now it's just time to, I guess you could say, elevate to where you proving you should deserve to be up there with the teams like that. Because you can't beat the Warriors without their best two people. You couldn't beat the Suns without Booker. So it's like, you need to do something soul searching. It's got to be something done. If you're not worried, you should be worried sooner than later because it's 7-game series. You don't want to see none of them, especially Golden State.
You don't want to see a soul. Is Brandon Ingram playing tonight? He been iffy basically the whole season technically.
Do not know. I don't know if he's on the injury report or not.
Okay, who you got tonight? If that's the case, because Memphis at home.
Yeah, they are. Okay. Trying to look at their schedule because I know they done had games this whole week.
Yep, Brandon Ingram is out.
I don't know. This is a tough one. I do want to say the Grizzlies, but I just feel like the Pelicans been on a roll.
Yeah, they are. They're on a 5-game win streak. San Antonio, OKC, Indy, Minnesota, and Philly. I watched a little piece of that Philly game.
Yeah, they on the road. I got to get to New Orleans because even without Ingram, CJ and Zion been doing their thing, and they are first, and they're gonna continue to keep doing what they do.
So you got
the Pelicans.
Pelicans. How many? Double digits, close game, overtime.
Since it's at home in Memphis always do good. So I'm gonna say a close game. I'm gonna say by the first quarter because the Memphis got the best record out of the first quarters, and I think first quarter is gonna be close. So we'll see.
I'm gonna just pray for Jaren Jackson to learn how to not foul. Because I don't think he understands how to play defense. Okay, let me rephrase that. Exceptional defender. Defensive player of the year candidate for the last 2-3 years, right? He don't understand when not to foul.
Yeah.
Like, you got 2 and it's 4 minutes left in the first quarter. You know what I'm saying? Let him go. You have no choice. It's almost you'll rather lose the game because you let them get the bucket than lose the game because you can't play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can live with that because they gonna score regardless. It ain't like the person who getting the bucket ain't gonna never get another bucket or somebody not gonna ever score. Somebody gonna score again.
Yeah.
But you missing out now. Taylor Jenkins got to find new players and new rotation. Your scheme changed when Jaren Jackson not on the court.
Absolutely.
You got to find something. I really like Jaren.
He's solid, but you saw it. You saw it, like, especially at Golden State game, because he had, I think, 3 at the end of the first half, and literally Draymond, they was literally putting him in situations where they were just going downhill, and he was going. I'm like, do you not catch on to what they doing? Do you not want to play? Are you tired from partying or something? Because y'all looking sluggish out there. Like, golly. You making Draymond look like he Rondo in the prime. Controlling the game, which he does a great job in, by the way.
Exceptional job. I don't know. Like, he has a problem with, like, he got to understand that he's long, right? So if you go up, because Wiseman has been getting better at this. Because Wiseman used to jump at a lot. He didn't have a foul trouble problem, but he would just jump a lot and get out of position. Yep. But if you just they teach you that in Pee Wee, middle school.
Facts.
hands. If they make it, they make it. Hands up, they make it. But we'll see. I do like Desmond Bain. He has been struggling since he got back from the toe injury.
Yeah.
He has been struggling, but I'm not worried. He missed 15, 20 games. He should struggle. That's what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So he'll find his rhythm again in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully he find it tonight.
Yeah.
Where it can be a good game. But I'm gonna say this. Because I've been having some harsh feelings towards Brandon Ingram this season. Everybody talking about he's underrated and all this. He is very much so underrated. But the brother ain't been on the court for real for 5 straight games all season.
Yeah.
All season. I don't know who they think he is. I don't know if they think he Kawhi Leonard or something. But he cannot be low, man. Okay, now it's a toe. It's a Brandon Ingram toe has been ruled out for Saturday against the Grizzlies. Bro, he has not played. How many games he played this year? 15. We on game 32, 4? They on 35, Grizzlies on 30. Yeah, so they on 36, Grizzlies on 35. So we just about 40 games in the season and you've played 15? Come on, Brandon. They need you.
Man, they do.
They need you. Get healthy. You know what I'm saying? And he not injury prone. Like I don't never see him get hurt and then like in the game. Like I don't never see him get hurt in the middle of the game and then like it's trending all over Twitter, ESPN. It's like, oh, Brandon Ingram has been, walk to halftime. He hasn't came back out in the second half. I always see him finish the game. So where in the hell is he getting injured at? Like, where is he getting injured at? I don't know. That's frustrating me because I enjoy watching Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
I enjoy watching him. I remember one day in like August, September, bro, I watched 6 hours of Brandon Ingram highlights. 6 hours. From the Pelicans to his rookie year, I watched full games. I watched 30-minute YouTube clips. I enjoy Brandon Ingram. And for the brother not to be playing 30 games of 25 games, and he got an extension. A year or two ago, didn't it?
Yeah. Which I think ends next year.
Like next year or two, yeah.
2 years from now. Yeah. So.
Brandon Ingram, you got to get healthy, my brother. You have, because in order for them to make a deep run.
All right. Before we get to the next one, I'm going to ask this. With Memphis, do you think there is a piece that they can get in the next year or two that could propel them to the same level the Pelicans have went to? Is there a piece, do you think, out there for them?
In free agent market or trade market or
whichever one. However you can get it. Or are they stuck with what they have and have to make it work right now?
Oh, okay. If they was to trade, it's almost like trading a black Nike sock for a white Nike sock. They could go trade Dylan Brooks for OG Anunoby in Toronto. Same type of player, 3-and-D wing. Only difference is OG is more efficient from the three.
Yeah.
That's the only really difference. Cam Reddish would be another nice piece. I feel like Cam Reddish can fit on any NBA team right now.
Yeah, no doubt.
Besides the Knicks, because Tom Thibodeau smoking fentanyl over there. I don't know what he's doing. Cam Reddish, OG.
You know what?
I thought about this.
Yeah,
Rudy Gay.
Okay.
And I think Cole said it yesterday. I don't know if he was in the party, on the PlayStation party. DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, I heard him say that.
But don't know how that would work, cap and all that. But Rudy Gay would be a nice piece off the. He can give you 15 minutes a game. He give you 10 points easy, smooth. But yeah, what you had?
No, that was it, DeRozan. That was what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know.
I don't know how. I don't know how that DeMar shit.
Okay. Yeah. We can go off of that. Let's just end off of that and go next up.
Yeah, they do. Before we go, they need a wing bad. They need an efficient scoring wing badly. They need one badly. So
yeah, that too, and then a vet. I believe like they need somebody that can settle them down. They need somebody to get in their ear. Cause like
but Steven Adams is the vet, but like still young.
Yeah, you need that Udonis CP type guy.
Yeah,
but Danny Green ain't it. He catching checks on ESPN.
yeah, he blew the game. What was it? Game 5 for the Lakers.
Don't bring it up. Leave it in the book.
Man, you know what? Man, I'm gonna tell it. You know what? This is a podcast. This is what you're supposed to. You're supposed to go off topic. Man, I was watching that game with my grandma. Right? I never forget. Dan Green shot the ball. He missed. My grandma said, "Oh, well, they didn't gave it to the wrong mother. They didn't gave it to the wrong enough. They didn't let this light skinned boy shoot the ball." She was like, "I'd rather she used to call Rondo something. I don't remember what she used to call Rondo something. She was like, I'd let little Rondo shoot the ball rather than Danny Green." She was like, "Who is Danny Green?" I was like, "I ain't gonna lie, Granny. Danny Green can shoot the ball, but I don't know why he missed that one." But he was like, "Well, ever since I've been watching, I ain't seen him make nothing." And I never, man, me and my grandma stay watching basketball. But yeah, you know what? Going from Danny Green, we're gonna go to his teammates, his former teammates. LeBron, Timothy James, and always dinged Anthony Davis. I'm sorry, I gotta do it. I got to. Pick your poison. Who you want to go with first? LeBron or Anthony Davis?
So, since his birthday yesterday, go with Ramon James.
Okay. You take the reins. I'll let you take the reins on this one.
So, it's just bad. You know what? It's just bad. I ain't nothing to say. But let's just go on to the what was it? It was their interview. What was the interview? When was it?
Oh,
it was after
Miami.
Miami. Yeah, that. What did he say? I can't remember the exact words.
I'm gonna just paraphrase. Basically, he don't want to play meaningless basketball. He still want to win. He still want to win, and he was saying, as long as his mind good, he know his body and everything else will follow through. Because if the mind good, the body gonna listen to the mind and all that. And he would rather retire before he play meaningless basketball.
And that is to me that's the problem. It's that this team, this organization don't. The thing is this: they have money to spend, but they choose to spend it on the wrong things. Short-term solutions, thinking this gonna work, but it's not. And now we got a solid squad, and yet they don't want to make no move, and they trying to pray that $50 million this summer is gonna land a Kyrie, a Van Vliet, a Jeremy Graham, and best Draymond. I'm like, I can't. I can't. It's like it's his 5th year. First year, you had a good team, understandable. You get AD. You saw the formula. The blueprint is laid out what to do, and yet you still refuse to follow it. You go get non-flow space. You get non-aggressive scores. You think that Stanley Johnson, Wingy Gabriels, even though he's been getting better, you think that's the mode. It's like, it's not. And I really don't want to see him. If it's going to be like this, I'd just rather him ask for a trade this summer. Be honest with you. I'd rather see him somewhere else to finish his career out.
All right, hold on. Before you continue your thought, I see. You had me with one, so I'm gonna get you with one.
All right.
2 parts. I'm gonna ask you the first part. Who will shut down the NBA world more, or who? Okay, hypothetically speaking, if Braun was to ask for the trade, who would shut down the NBA world and probably the entire earth if they was to call for a trade? Kevin Durant or LeBron James? And right now, because KD called his junk last summer, and the NBA world was crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, even with LeBron being now 38, he probably would have more of an impact because you wouldn't expect it. Because like I ain't gonna lie, he's articulate what he does. For him to do it, it would come out the blue, and he'll do it when you least expect him to do it. So I think it would be him because no doubt, and I'm actually bringing up Katie. Let's just get the stories. I remember when it happened. I literally woke up that day, whatever day it was before. Was that the draft?
Katie?
Yeah, after the draft.
Oh, you texted me.
Yeah, and I look on my phone. The first thing on Twitter, I see, whoa, it says Kevin Durant. That's for a trade. I'm like, this can't be real. Then I was like, okay, this Woj. So I started seeing on TV breaking news. Durant. I'm like, All right, now it's a show. Now this gonna be like Corona. It's just the league gonna shut down. Like, bro, I'm seeing Grizzlies, Heat, Suns. I'm like, oh god, this finna be one wild summer.
That was a scary summer for
It
me.
was.
That was a scary summer.
Because I'm like, it's some places I do want to go, but then some like, ooh, I don't want him here because it's my team. I don't want him there. And then I'm thinking, he ain't gonna get traded. And then it gets to the point like, okay, I can see some similarities, some possibility. And then I saw some Scotty Barnes, Brandon. I'm like, yeah, nah, they not gonna do this. So it was just it was a roller coaster with most.
Yeah. Okay. 2-part. Here goes the second part. Where, if LeBron was to ask for a trade, the extension he signed earlier this season, it kicks in next season, right?
Yeah. So he got what is okay.
2 year 90-something mil? 98,
after this
90?
year? Yeah, after this year he got a player option. No, after next season, yeah. So he can choose to act out if he wants to after next season.
Where would he go?
Okay, I did think about this. And it's hard because, again, he's on a big contract, and then if you trade, it's like the rent. There's nothing you can get that's going to equal that value.
Nothing.
So I'm not even going to say it. I'm just going to say
he'll
maybe,
be the all-time leading scorer at that point. You're trading for the all-time leading scorer.
I'm going to say maybe because I don't think he'll ask for. I think he'll probably leave and sign somewhere. So there was 2 teams. I'm going to do both East and West. It's 2 teams in the West I thought of. The first one was the Mavericks. I thought of the Mavericks. Because
that's scary.
Because there he still can be the top dog, but Luka be the actual one, doing everything. But he can play off Luka. Then Jason Kidd's there, Dudley's there. They got a solid team, and then he actually be forced to put Luka off the ball because now there's somebody he respect. So I
that's
think
scary.
That is the other one. Because in terms of salary, it's a lot. It's hard. The only other one I thought was Phoenix because of the Chris Paul and Devin Booker. And
Aiden would have to go, though.
Yeah, that's the only thing. It's basically like Houston in 2018 when they were trying to get LeBron.
I was thinking
Dallas. I was thinking Dallas.
Yeah, I'm going to throw a sleeper in there, and then I'm going to let you get back. Portland.
Yep, that actually was the sleeper I thought about. Him and Dame. Because that is another. Yeah, if them, you know what? Portland and Dallas, too. East, I don't know. Because it's so hard in the East. Because the only place he could go where he really could still be the man is like Miami. But I'm like, I don't want to see him with Butler and Bam. I ain't going to lie to you. If it is one place he want to go where he don't even have to do much and just take a minimum, beat Magic Johnson, go back to Cleveland. Just go at a minimum. Don't ask for nothing else. Go to Cleveland, let Garland Mitchell do what they do, and you just
That's not fair.
It's not fair.
That's not fair.
It ain't.
That ain't fair.
That's the only place because it's like every place is hard. I don't know another place in the East.
If Van Fleet was to stay, if Toronto would have their whole team, I could see Bron going to Canada. Van Fleet, Gary Trent Jr. is a free agent this summer, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, they have a fire sale for LeBron ever touch Canada.
Yeah. Not Boston, not Milwaukee, not
That's what I'm saying. It's like any place he probably take a minimum. Like I would no doubt. It's like other places. What you got on now?
Not Charlotte.
At a minimum, if he go there at a minimum, it'd be nice. But no.
Yeah. Okay.
I think Dallas would be his top place.
Dallas would be perfect. That's scary.
It is.
Like, okay, let's talk a little basketball. A Luka LeBron pick and roll with shooters.
Yep.
What do you do if you blitz the pick and roll? Okay, let's say Luka the ball handler. You blitz the pick and roll. You have LeBron as a decision maker coming down the middle. You have shooters. Now, you got a 4-on-3 on the backside. So you got a shooter, weak side, Bron middle. If LeBron get that ball, it's GG's. They just got, the shot gonna go in. It's gonna hit the rim.
Absolutely.
If you got Christian Wood in the game, that's a shooter.
Oh yeah,
and a lob threat. Because if he playing that weak side, which he probably is, LeBron gonna come down. The low man got to make a decision. 9 times out of 10, they gonna choose LeBron, and that's the wrong decision. Christian Wood come down. LeBron throw it up. Christian Wood stay in the corner. He go to the 3. That's hard. And then if LeBron's the pick and roll, if he the ball handler, you can't blitz because now you got Luka. You not blitzing LeBron. You not. I just don't see it. So what do? You foul. You got to send him to the free throw line. Hack a LeBron. Yeah. Pray to God. That would be scary. You know what? We should actually try that on the game.
LeBron, Luka, okay.
How hard would it be to guard LeBron and Luka on one team?
Yeah, actually could put on a gaming channel.
Yeah, nah. That would be very difficult to guard. But 47, happy birthday to the king, the GOAT James, LeBron Raymond James. Born out of Akron, Ohio. December 30th, 1984. You know what I'm saying? But 47 points last night on his birthday. Almost a 50-point triple-double.
Yeah.
It don't make no sense, bro. It don't make no sense, bro. It don't make no sense. He 38.
Yeah, doing this, making it look easy.
Carrying a Hall of Fame franchise. He's the ultimate carrier, bro.
Yeah.
He can carry whoever, whenever, wherever, to whomever. You know what I'm saying?
Put him in the
backpack. What Dora say? Backpack. Come on now. You know what? Father God, you are the greatest gift of planet Earth. But if LeBron James and Jesus were on the same court, I'm pretty sure LeBron would carry Jesus.
Oh, God.
Because at this point, bro, he can't do no wrong on the basketball court.
No.
He can't do no wrong, bro. 47 and you 38 and you averaging 28 and you 38.
Yeah. Student of the game to learn everything, to figure out his weakness and made him as strong. And then he finally, the thing he did the best was the pull-ups. And like he a snake into the jumpers. I'm glad he started doing it. Then the 2 jumpers he had, he went Nash baseline and he made it. Like, bro, that is at his age, that is scary. And he's doing this more like if he had a guy to play off of, dependable guy like a Luka, bro, he's going federal off ball. He gets so many off balls off of Westbrook drive penetration. It's crazy. If you give him a star that can really do that like Luka, it's over with. You just gotta pray. I'm gonna leave the building.
Dame should have left Portland, went to LA.
Yeah, he should have.
He should have. Because this team,
it's perfect.
You add Dame to this team, you probably add Cam Reddish, another scorer. You keep everybody. You probably get if you can find a way to get Miles Turner or something like that, or even what's his name? Jay Hoff.
Yeah.
You get him with AD and William Gabriel and Thomas Bryant.
Yeah.
Because the only person that can't stretch the floor is Damian Jones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but all right, enough of the king, man. Because we can talk about LeBron James all day. Yeah. Anthony Davis, bro. I knew it was too good to be true.
We all did. God.
Too good to be true. Oh man, what they say? Stress fracture in his right foot. Out indefinitely. He had the pregame interview. Was it before the Hawks game?
I think so.
Yeah, I watched a little snippet of it. He was like, he feel good. You know, he ain't got the pain has went tremendous. Verbatim, he said the pain has went tremendously down. That was his words. But it's a stress fracture, you know. So ain't nothing broke. That's what's good. It just depends on how long the body take to heal. You know, that's all it is. And then at this point, it don't look like his body ever do no healing. I don't know, I don't know what he do at night. I don't know what he do in the morning. But look, my grandma always told me, a little holy oil ain't never hurt. Maybe he need to bathe in it, because at this point, he can't catch a break. He can't. And at this point, it's looking like he not a waste of money, because before he got hurt, he cashed his paychecks.
Yeah.
I don't know. My feelings hurt, bro. My feelings hurt.
I don't know. It's just unfortunate. He gets hurt at the wrong time. It's one of the greatest what ifs. What if he's not hurt? What if he can stay healthy? And it's always on some landing on someone's foot or toe. That's the unfortunate part. Being a big, just in basketball in general, just land on somebody's foot. Because I done had my fair share of land on people's foot. And it is painful. But, oh my goodness, every time he come down, you got to pray to God.
Yeah, you got to pray to God.
It's like you said, get in a tub of blessed oil. Go, if you ain't baptized, go get baptized. God, be born again. You need things for another body.
Yeah, because
man, this is you finna be 30, and then oof.
Oh, that's right. He's not even 30.
Yeah, he's finna be 30. If he ain't already, I think he's 29 or 30.
Nah, he is 29. His birthday's soon though.
Yeah, he finna be
birthday
30.
is soon.
Bro, and you know how bees get out to 30, they don't last long unless you like dirt, because you can shoot the ball efficiently.
All they had to do was not let him play the 5.
Yeah, because he went from bulking up to going back slim. It's like he told you, I don't want to play the 5. Play me when I'm playing when I need to. And that's just poor management, poor front office. It's just terrible. I don't know what to say. But
I don't understand, like, okay, you know what? We gonna go there. Because I don't know, bro. Like, I've been catching games, like, here and there. I've been watching a lot more games this month than I did in the month of November. And I watched the Timberwolves game. I don't know what this made me think of Rudy Gobert, bro. But God dog, that is the worst trade of all time. They literally, I don't know, because I'm thinking like this, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to a big, you asking a 5. When it comes to a 5, you're asking him set screens, roll hard, finish plays, finish tough lays up, alley-oop, stuff like that. Make a few free throws a game, protect the rim. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not asking him to do a lot. Okay. And for the Lakers case, JaVale McGee still play. Dwight Howard still play. Well, Dwight Howard is that experiment over with.
Yeah.
You got a bunch of regular bigs. You got Daniel Gafford. He's 6'10" though, but he can still protect the rim. And he can switch.
You see what Thomas Bryant doing?
Thomas Bryant, you know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of mediocre centers, league-wise mediocre, who can for a good price, a regular good price, that can do the basics, right? Yeah. So, and why I brought up Rudy Gobert is the trade, Walker Kessler, and I know we're going off topic, but it's a pinch in the left side of my heart. The trade, Rudy Gobert, all them picks, all them players, right? And I was watching the Jazz and Warriors game, and I'm just looking at Walker Kessler. You telling me you scouted this man, because they had him on his radar. They had him on the radar. Wait, no, this happened after the draft, if I'm not mistaken. Rudy got traded after the draft.
Yeah.
Because Walker Kessler was a part of the draft. Yeah. Okay. He was a part of the trade. You scouted him, right? You scouted Walker Kessler. He a rookie. I don't know where he's from, what college I don't know none of that. But you seen what he could do. You know he could block shots. You know he could set screens. Once he learned the game, he can get rebounds. Why in the hell would you trade a $4 million contract for a 40 and lose everything on your team. You have no perimeter defense. You barely got rim protection. You have no youth. Like, you're in no man's land right now. All because you wanted an overrated, overpaid, overhyped center who people talking about he'll go down as the greatest big of all time. He is garbage. He is trash. He's a light pole standing in the paint on offense and defense. He's a fishing rod.
Dang.
He is garbage. But yet, you think you sniff the playoffs. It's like they got the motion detector Febreze things. You walk past and make the spritz. That's what it did. Oh, it smelled good. And then you go straight to your room.
Yeah.
You sniffed the playoff. It ain't like you had a fluke run like Atlanta a couple years ago where you got to the Eastern Conference Finals. You thought you had a chance the next year. You sniffed the first round. You barely beat the Clippers to get in. You won by like 8 points. Yeah. And yet you go, okay, we got a chance. Rudy Gobert, he's the Mr. Peace. I can block shots.
Yeah.
You can block shots.
Nope, definitely.
If we was anybody can, it ain't like he do it so well that nobody else can do it. It was the system. It was Quinn Snyder's, drop coverage, force him to the big, ride his hip, force him to the big, and we're gonna rotate.
Yep.
And when they come in there, Rudy, do what you gotta do. You said God bless you with 7 feet. Use all 7 feet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just bad. I don't know what was the thought process in that, because you didn't if you think of, I don't know, because Cat 7 foot. Cat's not. It's not like Cat's AD or he's better at the. To me, he's better at the fight. He just needed a forward that could take pressure off him to score. To me, I think like you said, I think Tobias Harris would have been sufficient. I think I don't freaking know, PJ Washington, somebody like freaking Cam Johnson would have been sufficient. Not Rudy Gobert. I don't know. It was a dumb trade. And now you really have just messed your franchise up to be back like the days of after 04 when KG could never get over the hump. I don't know. I don't know. And I don't blame Russell if he leaves. And everyone wants out, like you said earlier this year.
Oh yeah, he definitely got to get out.
It's like you gave up 5 picks for a defensive guy when you can get that same production from, like you said, Kessler, Gafford, Carter Jr., Mitchell Robinson,
Wendell Carter Jr.
Shoot, even Looney, who at 6'9" can guard 1 through 5, and he's on like a $9 million deal. Simple deal. That was not working.
You could have gave Looney $15 million. You telling me Looney don't even consider going to Minnesota for $15 million?
Just mess your franchise up, and now you don't got no assets to move.
You don't got no asset. You don't have no future. You don't have a present.
Like, this is not in the 80s where you could, you think you would Keem and Ralph Sampson. This is not that. And it ain't like it's Anthony Davis, DeMarcus Cousins duo either. When they was together for that 1 year,
and I'm glad you said that. Okay, you know what? Let's do this too. We're going off topic again, but because this is crazy. This is crazy. Out of all the big, the late trend of the 2 bigs, the big 4, the big 5, rank these 3. All right. 2020, the championship. AD and JaVale McGee. Okay. AD and Boogie in New Orleans for that short stint.
Okay.
Jared Allen and Mobley, or because this would be 4. Jaren Jackson, Steven Adams.
Bro. Yeah, okay. Because in terms of fit, I ain't gonna lie. You kind of did just say the order. I just switched AD and Cousins. Okay, I'm gonna do AD Cousin 1. That's my first.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
two.
Yeah, you got to.
Two. Okay. No. Oh, it was two. Can't think of the name you just said. It's not AD.
Uh,
It's the other one. It's not Jaron and Steven. It's the other one. Who did you just say?
Jared Allen.
Yeah, then Mobley. I'm gonna put them two actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna put them two and put AD JaVale 3, then Jaron and Steven 4. That's what I'm gonna do. Because even with the Mobley, it's still a work in progress, but it's like it's so much potential still to grow. Because Mobley's so skilled and he's getting better. But a guy his size, like he got KG, Chris Bosh, Hakeem type vibes, and even Slick Wilt just off of his size. And then Jared Allen's, and that's another one. You could have literally traded for him because he gives you everything you need. He can defend 1-5, he can rebound. He got hands. If he needs to get down a drop coverage or a floater, he will get you that. Whereas Rudy Gobert will literally sit there in the paint and clog those space. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, that's what I rank.
Oh, okay. I would go 80. AD and DeMarcus Cousins was disgusting for 15 games, whatever they had. Oh my God. That's number one. I would go Allen and Mobley 2. I go Jackson, Jaren Jackson and Steven 3. And I go AD. Only because team wise, like they fit. Because Jaren can really shoot the 3. 80, he was shooting threes, but he wasn't, they made it work. Frank Vogel made it work with him and JaVale McGee. But for the fact that Jaren can pick and pop and both of them, because Steven Adams going to get them rebounds. JaVale ain't going to get that many rebounds.
Yeah.
He going to get you a cooler 7, 8 game. Steven ain't going to get the rebound. And they both can get you 2 blocks. But, yeah, I have to throw that out there. But, okay. Enough of the Lakers and Rudy Gobert. God, he give me a headache, bro. I swear to God he do. All right. The best time of the show, man. We get to talk about 7 from heaven. we get to talk about 7 from heaven, bro. Now, I'm going to let you go first on this one. 10-game win streak. If I'm not mistaken, they play Charlotte tonight. Is it tonight or tomorrow? No, it's tonight. It's tonight at 6.
Wow.
Okay. 10-game win streak. Probably be 11 after the night.
Most definitely.
10-game win streak. How you feel about it? How's it looking?
Well, it's about time. It's about time this happened. But it's
about time.
This is what this team's supposed to look like. They have hit that point. They started off bad, and now they have figured it out. And it comes from removing Steve Nash. I think, and to be honest, I didn't expect that. I'm going to be honest. I didn't think Jacques Vaughn was the guy. I thought he was a solid pick. I thought he was going to be one that, steam them through the season. But he has turned out to be a great pick overall in coaching because he has figured it out. Slowing the game down, letting KD and Kyrie do what they do. And despite them not having Seth Curry and Joe Harris, that is the impressive part to me. Despite not having Seth and Joe Harris for majority of it. To run Kyrie, Ben, because they line up with Ben at the 1, Royce 2. Kyrie 2, excuse me. Royce at 3, Durant at the 4, and Class at the 5. That has worked pretty well defensively and on the offensive end.
Somehow offensively it works.
Because they do a great job of getting KD and Kyrie off them screens because they both great all-ball players. Ben do his role. Claxton rolls hard. Royce knocks down shots. He's really starting to pick it up, especially after the beginning, because at the beginning he couldn't make nothing.
Yeah, I think, and Jacques Vaughn had said he was pushing him to the ground.
Yeah. And then the thing about it is when they make defensive mistakes, he's like the old Pop. He's calling timeout. He's letting them know, hey, you don't play defense, I'm pulling you out the game. He's making the tough decision Steve Nash chose not to make and couldn't make. So now, and then this is a new voice, and it's somebody that's respected. Somebody that's actually challenging them. And that's what you need with your stars. If your stars ain't getting challenged, then how can you expect your team to be great? So that's why they've hit this mark. And then 7 from heaven. He just, God, the efficiency, the everything. Every movement he do is just beautiful to watch. He's just that guy. Every shot, it just seems like it's going to go in. Every play just looks beautiful. Not even going to lie to you.
I wish he would show up to my wedding. I love him. I love him so much. And then Kyrie, the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I was watching the Hawks game. He could not buy a shot for real the first three quarters. And then the fourth quarter come. I want to say he hit 4 straight threes, if I'm not mistaken. You know, he left lay, right lay, midi, you know, snapped. You know, it's scary because for Javonte to get both of them to Claxton and Ben for somehow you can play offense with two non-shooters, and you know the Warriors do it too. So he probably watched a lot of film on how the Warriors do it.
Absolutely.
So,
and then you do got what's his name, the Cork Huskaball player.
Oh yeah. So he making it work. Next year is going to be Ben's year. I feel like the athleticism is going to come. It's going to come back towards the later end of the year when it really needs to, but it's really going to come back next season because he's still not as aggressive as he should be. But at least he averaging like 12 points now instead of like 4 or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying?
The confidence is there. It's good.
Yeah, the confidence is starting to get there. This is great, bro. This is great.
It is.
You know, this is great. I wish LeBron James did not sign his extension. I know he got to get his money. You know, I know it. But I would rather him make $30 million because you can't sign the max at what 38, 37, whatever the age is.
Shoot, after this, he only can get I think a year anyway.
Oh, he can only do 1 year deals?
I think after this year, he only can get 1 year at the over 38 rule.
Oh, I just thought you could. I didn't know he could only sign 1 year.
So after this contract, it's pretty much a year only. That's like if he do leave, you gotta take less. Please take less. But
so he'll be
because after that it'll be 39. By the time his contract ends,
he'll be going on 40.
Yeah, he'll be about going on 40. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
But enough of LeBron. But the thing about Durant and Urban is like, because the thing I do give Kyrie credit, he is the guy that every play, it is playoff type vibe. Because every play, he will play and do a move like he's practicing that move to prepare for the playoff. That's the type of guy
himself.
Yeah, and this group gives me the better improved, given the time of it now being the league where it's proven it works and it can be efficient. It's more the Allen Iverson and Melo.
Oh,
because in Denver they only got them like 3 years before Iverson got traded, and then they only made the playoffs. I think they only got second round once. So this is new and improved. Yeah, this is a new improved in the right system in the right time. AI and Melo.
Who's the coach then?
For the Nuggets, probably I don't know. I think George Karl.
Let's see, 2008, right? Melo, Denver Nuggets, head coach. Let's see. Yep, Mike Malone.
George Karl?
I mean, not Mike. No, I'm tweaking. Hold on. Let's say 2016. Yeah, George Karl.
Figure so.
Yep, George Karl. Yeah, they went 54-28. Yep.
Yeah, they will improve in the right time. Because they just play so well off each other, and they two killers. Like they can literally pull up outside, and give us 100, just off the bat.
That's a good comparison. The Melo and only difference is they play a little bit more defense than me.
Yeah.
That's the only difference.
It's accepted because it's KD and Kyrie Irving. Who doesn't want them two on the floor? And then them two together is scary. 7-11. Straight up.
7-11 open 24/7.
Yeah.
Come on now. You better tell somebody, let somebody know in these streets, bro. And we for real out here. For real. They know, like they beat the Bucks. They play the Celtics in 2 weeks. Ooh. January 12th. I cannot wait. Because let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. I got it saved in my phone. Let me tell you something. Everybody been talking about Jason Tatum this, Jason Tatum that, and what happened last year in the playoffs. But they forgot what happened 2 years ago when we mollywopped them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be real. Tired of people. I really don't have a team. I got a favorite player. But since my favorite player play on a certain team, that's going to be my team. You know what I'm saying? Because I watch any and everybody. But let me tell you something. They talking all that hoopla, Jason Tatum MVP. Oh, Kevin Durant only averaged 30. Only. This is the first time Jason Tatum ever did something like this. You know what I'm saying? This every day to us. What we say, 7-11, 24/7. Every day, 365. If we beat them Q, that weekend, whatever day that is, I don't even know what day January 12th is. But that following night, or we can do an emergency pod on that one game.
Oh, that's Thursday.
That's a Thursday?
Yeah.
We can do an emergency pod that night. Or the next morning. Because if we beat them, God be my witness. Wherever I'm at is going down in flames. I'm not playing. We will be legit. I think the league will respect the Nets if they beat the Celtics come January 12th.
Yeah.
Fully healthy team versus, and like you said, Joe Harris and Seth Curry been in and out the lineup. One to play, the other won't.
Yeah.
So we ain't got no real sniper, and we doing. Come on, G. I ain't no preacher or nothing.
Yeah. Then the piece you got off the bench, Edna Sumner, Watanabe, who been playing great. Morris for the veteran presence.
I wish he would play more.
Yeah, who else? And then they're doing this without really a second legit big, backup big. So that's impressive too. They basically, they have really been watching in modern Golden State. I'm not gonna lie, they really have.
When you really think about it,
yeah.
When you really think about it, I don't know. I'm excited. And I seen the tweet the other day. Somebody was like, God, I don't pray often. He said, but God, I pray everybody is healthy these playoffs. And I think we talked about this on one of the episodes. Or we may have just talked about this just talking in general. And I think this was last year. I don't know. Don't get me talking about time. I barely know what color drawers I had on the other day. But I just remember saying somebody and I was having this conversation a couple years ago. It was like this playoffs. We was like when everybody gets situated. This was like a year or two ago. It's gonna be the best playoffs. Everybody's fully healthy. Clay back, Jamal back, Kawhi back, PG back, KD and them back. Pray to God LeBron them make it. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully Devin Booker and Chris Paul healthy. You know, James Harden and them healthy. Giannis and them healthy. You know what I'm saying? Because look how many legacies on the line.
Yeah. A lot.
A lot. How many future legacies on the line? Come on now. Father God, I come here today as a lone soldier. Asking for prosperity, Father God. But now, we're going to hit this real quick because, we had an hour, 53 minutes. Wow.
But it's New Year's. Last day
it's New Year's special. Happy holidays, in with the old, out with the old, in with the new. You know what I'm saying? Russell Wilson, though, we're gonna take a right turn on the football, on the Broncos country road. He is garbage. The Broncos 4-12 got mollywopped on Christmas by the Rams, 51-17-14. Oh man, Russell Wilson, Sierra, she ain't doing them body party tricks no more. She must have stopped or something. How did song go? My body on your body. She ain't singing no more. She doing TikToks in the crib. Cause this is atrocious, bro. 4-11, 4-12. Do you think if he don't play well next season, do you think he'll get traded?
Oh, Russell? Yeah.
Yes. Or get cut?
Yeah, I think they'll think about considering cutting him. And I think it's what would be best for a team. Restructure his contract and cut him. Because it's been a bad season. It's been terrible. Like, you literally come in to a situation where you got weapons, you got a solid defense, you got a first-time head coach who was a coordinator in Green Bay, and we all know who runs Green Bay.
Who got fired? Yeah.
Yeah. Who got fired, and this is the second guy since Urban Meyer in back-to-back years, now finished the season his first year. But, and that's the, I'm going to get on that. And I'm not even going to put it on the thing, Haggett. I'm going to put it on the Broncos. Because you knew he wasn't ready to be a coach. You assumed he was, but he wasn't meant to take the job. So, whoever your GM is, I think his name George Patton, you got some soul searching to do. Because the next hire you make is important. And it has to be on the money. Because if not, your job is on the line. Because if there's no equilibrium, ain't no balance, it ain't no head of chain command, how can you make a structure like that work? So whoever you bring in for Russell is gonna have to be the right
hire. Who
and but the thing is, it's just tough because they got a good team.
They do. They got a really good team.
But you got a quarterback and coach that don't align. You got a broken roster that can't get along, that is arguing on the sideline. And you got beat by the Rams, with Baker Mayfield. He just came in 2 weeks ago. Hey, he came in 2 weeks ago.
Don't spur my team. Don't spur us.
I'm not. But he just came in 2 weeks ago off Uber ride and just came in kicked behind. It's like, come on now. We got a guy that's trying to fight for his NFL future, beating the all-time, soon to be, supposed to be, Pro Football Hall of Famer. I don't know. But as you were saying, I don't know. Let's ride my tail.
Let's ride home. How about that? Let's ride home. 4-12, no real draft picks. Your defense is top tier. You traded away Bradley Chubb to the Dolphins, which for one was stupid. For one, it was stupid because same conference, all right? AFC, yeah. And if your team was decent, you potentially could have seen them in the wild card or something. But you're so garbage that you've been out the playoffs since week 6. So that's another story. 2, Bradley Chubb solidified your defense. He gave you a solid end rusher. So, because your defense is perfect. You got linebackers, you got DBs, you got a good defensive line. Russell Wilson is straight hot chocolate garbage. So, but I was looking at Undisputed the other day, and Shannon was like, they got the new owners. The Broncos got the new owners. Next year, if they was to cut him or trade him after next season, they'll eat away at $107 million. And I feel like that's worth eating if you give me 2 straight seasons of a landslide, of a dumpster dive. Because by far, this is his worst season ever.
Yeah.
Ever. And it just don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. They receivers, they do need – OBJ would be nice to Denver if Denver wasn't in such turmoil.
Yeah.
Because they need somebody who can separate space. You know what I'm saying? Create some type of distance from – because, Rudy not Rudy. I call him Rudy. Jerry Judy. Great route runner. Top tier. Cortland Sutton is a big body. You trade away Noah Fant. Your running backs can't hold a gallon of water. They fumbling like they got a hole in their lip. You know what I'm saying? So they really struggling. Really, really struggling. I don't know what they can do to possibly salvage this because
like you said, you're gonna have to because you're eating up $107 million if you let him go. You can't afford it. You're gonna have to make this work at least till next season. So there's got to be a way, and you're gonna have to do some soul searching. You're gonna have to talk to execs around the league and find the right candidate. And you can't bring a first timer. That experiment just was terrible. You have to bring somebody that's proven they can be not a coach, a leader. That's just point blank. You need a leader. You can't go get a defensive coordinator and think he's gonna do something. You gotta have somebody that's gonna hold Russell Wilson accountable and the whole team accountable. And there's only one really main name out there for it, but I don't even think he would want to take that job. And I don't blame Sean Payton. And even then, the Broncos would have to give up draft picks, like John Gruden did back in the day when he went to the Raiders.
From Tampa Bay?
Yeah, they had to give up like 2-3 picks, and that's like, you don't have picks to spare. You just gave up Bradley Chubb for picks, so it's like, I don't know.
I don't know, bro. They need a coach back. And then they treating Russell Hollywood. I heard I ain't know this. I think my dad told me this. I'm a step. I don't know. One of my dads told me this. It was like he got an office in the facility. And he got an office in the facility. And he got a private parking spot for him and his entire family. Since when?
Yeah, that is straight favoritism. You cannot have that. Look, if Tom Brady, if Bill Belichick telling Tom Brady, look, we going to the Sweet N.O.10, and you got to sleep in the same room as me. God darn it, you gonna do it. You don't get no special treatment. Then to play like that,
nah.
To play like that, you ain't.
You gonna get a special whooping with a special belt because that's all I got for you.
I don't know what they need Jesus.
Yeah. Father God, the Holy Spirit, Holy Matrimony, the Holy Trinity. They need something with holy in it. Because it ain't. Last topic, just something quick and short. Javonte Davis going to jail for baby mama drama. Look. I think he fight next weekend. Yep, next Saturday. In 7 days. Went to jail. Apparently hit his baby mama in the head over an argument. He has formerly went to jail for hitting women or a woman. But, we don't condone the domestic violence with women nor men. Violence in no type of... But everyone makes mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody perfect in this world. We all make mistakes. And the bigger thing... The bigger thing is from your mistakes is, do you learn from your mistakes? And ultimately, according to what they said on social media, and Lord knows you can't believe social media, but according to what they said was, old girl came on the phone. And she made an Instagram post and she was like, she did that out of, she made a mistake. She shouldn't have made that call and lied on his name, right? Because the last incident, Moneybag, your girlfriend, Ari, right? Mm-hmm. Javonte used to go with her, right? Yeah, Javonte used to go with her, right? And apparently, Moneybag be dissing him, but neither here or there. It's a video on Twitter. Javonte is grabbing Ari by her neck years ago at some type of basketball game or some type of sporting event. He grabbed a girl by her neck and took her down the tunnel or whatever. So that was years ago. So he has grown as a man in the last couple of years. And I'm glad he is not putting his hands on women. Whether the women provoked it or not, that don't give him a reason to put his hands on women. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's a professional fighter. He knock out men for a living. He could kill one of them women. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He could kill one of them women. So I'm glad he didn't do that. But just to talk about it, just a quick second. I don't know if you've seen it, but the baby mama put doo-doo on his toothbrush. She put the doo-doo from the daughter diaper on the main toothbrush. Now, I ain't saying he should have hit her. Because he shouldn't have. He should not have hit her. But maybe call your sister or something. Call your auntie. Doo-doo on the toothbrush? Over an argument, whatever the argument may have been. He shouldn't have hit her. If he did, he shouldn't have hit her. And she should have put doodle on the main toothbrush. I don't know, man. I don't know. It don't be making sense sometimes. But I'm glad as of now he looks innocent and he's still eligible to fight come next weekend. Because, you got to find that out ASAP if he did it or not. Yep. Because he got a multi-million-dollar fight lined up next week and another multi-million-dollar fight lined up in April. So I'm glad he didn't hit the woman because, Father God, he shouldn't. I'm glad he didn't hit her because, for one, if he actually did, that's not good, period. Two, you messing up your future. Nobody, woman, man, child, infant, animal, nothing is worth your future and your money. Right. You know what I'm saying? And they said they hit his daughter too. And he just don't look like the type of man to hit his kids. Now, he didn't hit a woman before, so I can't say he don't look like the type of man to hit a woman because he has hit a woman before. But I'm just glad as of now he look innocent. He seems innocent. And I'm glad he can fight next weekend because, why not? What man don't want to see a good fight? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Championship fight. And if he win this fight, he get to fight in April against Ryan Garcia. But you ain't got nothing to say on Javonte?
I'm taking the glass off because that's just wild.
Nah, doo-doo on the toothbrush is crazy.
That's just nasty. That's just what human. What possessed you to think of that?
Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie. Break a window in one of his expensive cars or something. Slash a tire.
The window. Man,
yeah, cut a pair of his shoes or jeans up or something.
Burn the shoe, don't.
Doodle on the toothbrush.
You trying to get time?
Yeah, you low key asking for it.
Time. That sounds like some TV show type of.
Yeah. Yeah, you not saying that she should have got hit on the head, but she low key was asking for it.
Yeah.
If we're gonna keep it real, black man against black man, we're gonna keep it real. Doodle on the toothbrush is just that's here. You know what I'm saying? You're at the top of the totem pole when you put doodle on somebody's toothbrush. But it ain't too much to say on them because love make you do some crazy things. Love is a drug. Love is a drug. And for one thing, for all my kings and queens out there, one thing the ISO, we gonna keep it real. And we gonna tell you, look, man, if you get doo-doo on your toothbrush, or she cut your jeans up or your shoes or your expensive shoe, go home. Go somewhere. Go hang out with the boys. Go pack your game or go to your mama house or go to your cousin house or go to your coworker house. Don't put yourself in a position where you in front of a court begging for freedom because you need to hit this woman or kill her. You know what I'm saying? Don't, it's not worth it. It may seem worth it in the moment, but this coming from two sanctified brothers. You know what I'm saying? Look, go relax, go cool off, go drink a beer, do what you gotta do, go do your deed, whatever. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Just go relax. Go to church. Go to church. Go do something. But don't put your life, her life, your kid's life, or your family and her family all in a terrible, terrible predicament. All because of heat of the moment and two people making, we're going to call it stupid decisions. That's what we're going to call it because we're going to call it what it is. But yeah, that's if you ain't got nothing else.
No, that's just a bunch of bullshit talk. I'm just
yeah. If you ain't got nothing else, I'm your boy Dylan.
Oh yeah, wait. Hot take.
Hold on.
You know what? So we did get to the NFL champ. I'm gonna do NFL thing because there are 3 openers. Okay, I'm gonna do this because Sean Payton is potentially putting together a staff. What's the 3 openers? It's the Colts, the Panthers, and now the Broncos. If you were Sean Payton advisor or consultant, where would you advise him to take what job and why?
I want to do the Colts.
Rank them.
Okay, I would do the coach last because I think Jeff Saturday, even though they did they lost that crazy 33-0 to the Vikings. I feel like Jeff Saturday got some type of hold on the team. Right? He got some type of hold on the team. So I think he's okay. Broncos is below the coach, matter of fact. Yeah. Don't go there. Don't save yourself. What was the other team?
The Panthers.
The Panthers would be a good one. I actually do think the Panthers would be a good one. I have no idea who the quarterback is. I'm gonna be completely honest. It's not Darnold. Baker Mayfield on the Rams. Some random guy. But he can't be doing too bad. But I think it's time for them to restart because when Cam left, they tried to keep what Cam had and just replace Cam. You can't replace Cam, right? So I feel like this is the time. With DJ Moore, was it Robbie Anderson and DJ Moore gone?
Yeah, Christian gone,
right?
McCaffrey gone.
Kuechly gone. Kuechly been gone.
Yeah.
This is where you start new. But Sean Payton don't want to start somewhere new.
He shouldn't have to.
So I feel like if the opportunity doesn't present itself, that Tom goes to New Orleans, then I feel like he shouldn't go nowhere else.
Okay.
I really think he should call it.
I'm gonna do two more. Okay. If he do an underrated one that you could see him going to and he'll be a perfect fit.
Okay. Perfect fit. That need a new coach. I like the Jets. Even though the Jets coach is good.
Robert Sutton, it's fair. That ain't bad.
He's good.
Then they got room this summer. Yeah.
Or Green Bay. I can see
because Rodgers there. Okay.
Because LaFleur,
nah, take the LEURNA. That's what his name is.
Yeah.
Because he can't control Big Daddy Papa.
Yeah. That's how I feel like he done lost that. He done lost that hold. Take on it. I wouldn't mind the Raiders if the Raiders would keep Derek Carr. Tweak the defense a little bit. Yeah. The defense a little bit. Because Josh McDaniels, I just don't think he's an offensive. I don't think he's a head coach. He's an offensive coordinator at the most. That's what he's supposed to do. I don't think he can handle all the responsibilities for a head coach. I don't. But the Raiders, the Packers, and the Jets, they're my three. Underrated.
Okay. I'm going to do one more before we get up because we is an hour. Okay. What's the thing? Okay. It was somebody. Oh, yeah. The Commanders. Because, they supposed to be getting sold for projected, $6-7 billion.
Yeah.
Me and Bobby Tunde were talking about this. I had proposed this. He said that Jeff Bezos probably going to buy it. What I had proposed to him was, I think Bezos buys it, and him and Jay-Z are partners with it. And allow, basically Bezos makes it like a global company franchise. Makes them look good on paper into the media. And Jay-Z runs the team. But he'll make yeah, that's what I propose. How would that sound?
Bezos can do whatever he want because he top 2 in money. He top 2 of the richest man on planet Earth. So if he wanted to buy the entire league, he probably could if he wanted to.
Yeah.
He got money like that. Bezos running the media, financial side, and let's not act like Jay can't do it either, though. Let's uplift our black brother because Jay-Z, Hove got bread. You know what I'm saying? Hove got that money, so we gonna keep it right. But I feel like that would be a perfect situation for both of them. Jay-Z can connect with the players, and who don't want to walk inside their front office and see one of the greatest rappers of all time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's in D.C. You know what I'm saying? It's in D.C. DC ain't no like Hollywood area. You know, it's low key the hood. Low key. You know, it's low key the hood. So that would be perfect for them. And I feel like Sean Payton wouldn't be Ron Rivera's still their coach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Sean Payton wouldn't be bad for them, but Ron Rivera's doing a good job. They just can't find a quarterback.
Them or the coach.
Yeah, they can't. So that's their problem. But I think Jeff Bezos, I don't think it'll be next season. I think it'll be probably about 3 seasons from now. Because I don't know. But you giving Bezos and Jay-Z more time to make more money. And it ain't like the price of the franchise going to go up anytime soon.
And that's another thing before we get up. And that's the thing. I remember Kenny Smith talking about this. It's the fact, because we is about the hour 20. The fact that owners do these things, like you saw Robert Saubert, he just sold that to that $4 billion.
Oh, yeah, the billionaire. I seen that.
We rewarding billionaires with more money for what the team's worth. When do we really consider that? We reward Robert Saubert and Donald Sterling. Remember when that happened? And their team's getting bought for billions of dollars. They get money to sell the team.
They are getting a portion of that money back. If not the whole
thing. So we're rewarding bad behavior with money. A team, because I'm thinking like they was worth. I think the Commanders like at times are $70-something million now. They potentially getting sold for $6 million. So we're gonna reward a man $6 billion for that.
Nah, you right. You 100% right. Because you might lose ownership. But what's another thing that these billionaires care about besides owning something? More money. So it's like, okay, yeah, I can call somebody the N-word. Yeah, I can call them this. I can call them that. But all they gonna do is make me sell my team, and guess what? I just became $6 billion richer.
Yeah, you mistreating women, mistreating staff, inappropriate. Like, and we rewarding them with more money. What makes sense of that?
What type of? No, I like that. No, that's something we got to come back to. Yeah. That's something we got to come.
You got to get Bob on here too, because we did talk about that.
Yeah, you got to let the politician get at it. Okay, I like that. But we hit it today, home run on some Aaron Judge type, you know what I'm saying, Babe Ruth type. We hit it today. Great episode. Great episode. Happy New Year's to everybody. Happy holidays, whatever you celebrate, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Christmas, any other Ramadan. If Ramadan coming up, happy Ramadan, whatever, you know, to all religions, you know, happy holidays. Happy New Year to you, my brother. You know, 2023 is going to be great to us. Big year. We're going to take gigantic leaps that even the man on the moon couldn't take. So, share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, comment. Happy New Year. We'll see y'all in 2023. It's the ISO boys. We out. Peace.